ridiculous amount of talent, like a ridiculous amount of talent, man. So I know that you got it. I know that you went ahead and broke him down and studied him, man. So what you got to say about Jordan Love, Rob?
Listen, man, when it comes to Jordan Love, Herbie, one of the things I really liked about him that I didn't know about him was how aggressive of a passer he was. Like, Jordan Love is not a captain check down kind of quarterback, right? And when you watch him on tape, Herbie, you see all his talent on the field. The way he just flicks the ball, Herbie, like his footwork doesn't even have to be all that, Herbie. He has so much arm talent that he can make a flick of the wrist go 50 yards downfield, and he makes it look easy.
It's really crazy, dog. Like it's
like,
legitimately crazy.
like it's insane, man. And the thing is, Herbie, the thing that I found interesting when I was looking him up, and I would read comments in some of the videos, was like how like negative people were about the season he had last year, Herbie. And what I came to find out about Jordan Love was that he had a lot of things working against him last year, right? First and foremost, he got injured week 1, right? And he was battling injuries all season long. He had a knee injury early, and that definitely hampered him in some ways, right? You look at the receivers, right? He had receiver injuries. The receivers, the Packers themselves, had an 8.3% drop rate, Herbie, which was third in the league, right?
Which
So
is
these
crazy.
boys was dropping balls,
everything.
right? They was
Dropping balls. Dropping
So
balls like it was going out of style.
out of style. And then you look at the offensive line when they went up against some of the better, stiffer competition, right? One of the games that stuck out to me that I was looking at was the game against the Lions, and it was the later game in the season. And what stuck out to me was how often he didn't have time to do shit, right? And you look at the fact that you have the wide receivers working against you, you have your own injuries working against you, you have your offensive line working against you, and the thing that Jordan Love showed me, Herbie, was that even with everything going against him, the team can still stay afloat. There is something to be said about a quarterback that when everything is going wrong, things can still go good. Imagine this, Herbie. The Packers last season were battling in the toughest division in football. They made the playoffs, won 11 games, and they did not play anywhere near their best football. If you're a Packers fan, and the Packers fans know this, maybe the rest of the NFL doesn't know this, but let the Packers come into this season with a healthy Love, with a healthy group of receivers, with Matt LaFleur, who could be kind of maybe overrated as a play caller. There were some times, like there were certain
Hey, hold
plays.
on now. He made Malik Willis serviceable, bro. You better watch your
True,
goddamn mouth.
true, 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 true,
Watch
true.
your goddamn.
I won't go too far. I won't go too far. I won't go too far. One thing I will say though, Herbie, there was like more often, like I saw more often than I wanted to, like plays where there were like a lot of guys in one area. Like he did. There were times where Jordan Love had to kind of make chicken salad out of chicken shit, and he
Yeah.
was able to do that consistently. Now, look, he wasn't perfect, right? If there's any knocks that I have on Jordan Love, Herbie, one would be he probably would need, and I'm sure his injuries played a part in this, but he probably needs to get some more reps with the receivers, and so he could be more in rhythm with guys. Because there was a bunch of times where his ball placement was a little off. He'll throw behind somebody. He'll throw a little ahead. You know what I mean? But and in some cases he'd throw late, right? Like he would read the coverage a little late. He has the arm to get the ball there, which is important. The main thing though, Herbie, and this is why in our league of extraordinary middlemen, his character comparison is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. The turnovers, man. This man is Brett Favre.
Yeah,
He's
man.
Brett Favre.
He definitely has a little too much chip on his dip at times. Like
He's Brett
that's
Favre.
that's the thing about these guys with these incredible arms, right? Like, and this is why Pat Mahomes is super special, because Pat Mahomes didn't turn the ball over with that arm out the gate. Like Josh Allen had to learn how to dial it back. Brett Favre never learned how to dial it back, right? Like he never learned. Aaron Rodgers didn't really have to learn. You want to know why? Because he was on the bench for 3 years, bro. So he learned in practice to dial it back. It is something intoxicating to say, I read it late, man. I'm him though. I can still make it. No, you can't. These guys get paid too, bro. Like you guys get paid too. And I'll never forget the game that they had against the Lions, and Tom Brady was covering the game, and I think he threw that pick in the end zone, or like threw the picks in the red zone, and you could hear the agony in Tom Brady's voice. Like Tom despises stupid quarterback play. Like it makes him audibly ill, right? But the guy's still young, bro. Like he's still a young player. Like he was in the draft with Tua, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert. And Jalen Hurts, ironically, this is going to go down as an all-time great draft, like all jokes aside. But
Right.
those guys got to play, right? Like this is basically a very young dude. This is essentially his third year starting, and he's already missed time. So I listen. The future is bright. The only reason why he's not in the next tier, which is the franchise guys tier, which we're going to debut next week, is because he's inexperienced, because he got a little too much chip on his dip. But the talent is overwhelming. Like he is what a modern high end talent quarterback is supposed to look and play like. It is intoxicating. Like it blows out of his hand when he throws that ball. Like it explodes. Like there's very few. A lot of people could throw far. A lot of people could throw with velocity. But does the ball look like it got shot out of a cannon when you throw it? That's
Bro,
that's the rare.
the man
That's
had
the
to
top of the
throw.
line.
The man had to throw against the Rams, Herbie. It was a deep pass. Maybe it was a good 50 yards downfield to Jalen Reed, bro. And it just the way, just how fast it got there and the distance he covered to split in between three defenders way downfield on the money. Like, and then there were a number of times, Herbie, what impressed me with him too, his ability to throw on the move. Like, man, that man could throw on the move, throw across his body like it ain't shit. That's probably why he throws some picks too, because he's that, he's that daring. But the one thing I'll say, Herbie, a lot of people said he had a down year, and I can see why they felt that way. But I actually came away watching some of his tape thinking that when you put in context involved, you factor in the injuries, you factor in the injuries. He had injuries at receiver, offensive line play, sometimes the scheme and play calling. He overcame a lot, bro. And they still won 11 games. And if there's any threat to the Lions to win this division, it's guaranteed the Packers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.